Hi guys, so what I'm going to prepare today is mutton bone soup. Now, I tend to prepare this soup when the weather is quite cold, and when the weather is cold, you tend to eat a lot of soups just to keep your body warm. So, just to start off with, I've got mutton bone here, mutton and the bone as well. Now, I don't have just plain meat. What I've done is it's all bone in there, guys, but the bone has a certain amount of meat to it, and also you can see the bone has the marrow as well. So this whole chunk of meat, I'm going to drop it in this pot in the cooker pot, and some coriander, and I've got my turmeric, my garlic, and one whole onion, and I've got peppercorns that I've crushed, and I've got cumin seeds. Now what you can do is you can add all these ingredients to your pot of your cooker. And if you're one of those people who uses cooker with the weight and the whistle, it's about 5 to 6 whistles, so that the meat is a little tough. It needs to cook, and the more you cook, the more better, because all the marrow from the bone comes out. And another thing is, I make this soup mainly for my children because they're growing children. And when we were kids, back in India, my mom made a lot of this. It's just growing bones, developing bones. It's good for your joints as well. And in all my cooking, I tend to use turmeric and garlic. So garlic, guys, it has powerful antibiotic properties, to be quite honest. And it also is quite good for fighting cholesterol, like high cholesterol, and lowers blood pressure as well. So it's quite good. So tend to use more of garlic and turmeric in all your food. And like I've mentioned about turmeric before, turmeric as well has antibiotic properties. Like I said, I see turmeric as a disinfectant for your body. So use more of, especially with this COVID, you need spices like peppercorns, black peppercorns, and you need garlic, ginger, and turmeric and cumin. These particular spices are going to protect you and give you the immunity that you need. So I'm going to put all this in a pot and also add a little salt. Don't add any oil to the water, because when the meat cooks, it's going to release some of the fat from it. So that itself is going to give enough oil that you need for your soup. So don't add any oil, all right? So I'm going to cook this now, and I'll get back to you in some time. Hi guys, so this is how it looks when you add all the ingredients to your pot of water. So you can see my onions, my chopped onions. I like to chop my onions like really long and thin. And red onions is good, guys. Any day red onions is better than the white onions. So that's why I've used the red onions. And then you can see my cumin, my beautiful coriander, my black peppercorns crushed, turmeric, and the meat is in there. There, the meat. Now, the garlic, what I've done is I've crushed it a little, just crush it a little, so that when it cooks, it releases all the oils, and the flavor is more. And it's always good to have garlic, guys. It's never going to do you any harm. So this is what it is. Now I'm going to cook it 5 to 6 whistles in this pot, and I'm going to get back to you and show you how it looks. And some salt. I'm going to add some salt as well to it now. There you go, guys, my mutton bone soup. As you can see, all the oil is basically the grease from the meat. And if you are somebody who adds tomato to every dish, when you add the ingredients, you can also add like 1 or 2 tomatoes in there. And you'll see that from the bones, I've proper baked it for a long time. So you see the marrow from the bones is like almost coming out, which is really good. And it's a nice soup for the kids to have. They enjoy just chewing on the bone, and it has little meat as well. Now this soup, you can have it just on its own, or you can have it with bread. And I'm basically a South Indian, so our staple dish most times is rice. So I tend to add a little bit of rice in the soup, just a little bit of carbs for the kids, and it's a little filling as well. So it does taste nice with rice, just a little bit of rice on it, and just have it. And yeah, I tend to not use tomato sometimes, because sometimes tomato can give you a little bit of the tomato flavor, and I prefer like a meat and a herbal flavor because of the coriander. So I've not added any tomatoes, but you can go ahead and add 1 or 2 tomatoes Just don't make it like a tomato. Don't add too much of tomato, it will just turn into like a tomato soup. Um, yeah, so this is what it is, my mutton bone soup. If you enjoy my videos, go ahead, like and subscribe and share it with your friends and family. And yeah, give it a try, guys, and let me know how it goes. Good luck and enjoy.